Dear watchers, welcome to Chestnut Ridge. My name is Kimeya Oakleaf, and this is my legacy. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is LunarGhosties, and this is the very first episode of the American Girl Legacy Challenge. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee, your tea, your water, and get ready to clock in for the graveyard shift. The American Girl Legacy Challenge is a 20 generation legacy challenge based off of the historical American Girl dolls, and Generation 1, which is Kimeya here, is the Kaya generation, and that is based off of Kaya, the Native American girl doll from 1764. Little description and background: you have always been in tune with nature since birth. All you have ever known is living off the land and utilizing the resources it provides you. You love spending time with your family and creating happy memories with all of your siblings, swimming in the local lakes and rivers, running through the dirt and grass, and taking care of your heart horse. Your parents would describe you as mischievous, but you see yourself as an adventurous spirit with endless ambition. Our aspiration for this challenge is nature nomad, and our traits are adventurous, ambitious, and loves the outdoors. As far as what we need to accomplish for this generation, we have to do the following. We must have the off-the-grid lot trait. We have to master the natural living, mischief, and fishing skills. We have to complete the nature nomad aspiration, and we have to have a big family dinner at least once a week, because we are very close with our family, have at least 4 children, and the oldest must become the next heir, and start a community garden where you can gather and sell produce and flowers. Always respond no to texts and calls asking you to go out or for Sims to come over. And then we do have an optional where you can gain the outdoorsy lifestyle. Let's officially kickstart our challenge here. Oh, she's eaten some of the prairie grass. I was going to actually harvest some of that just because you can get stuff from harvesting the prairie grass. I was also going to put it in her little hay feeder. So let's see what we can find. And then we're also going to do some foraging as well. Anything? Did we get anything good? Kimeya has learned about normal quality horse manure, and that's what we discovered. Cool. Let's do some foraging just around the yard. Looks like Tika's taking a little nap, so I won't disturb her at the moment. And we have officially acquired the natural living skill. Kimeya's new skill in natural living allows her to fulfill more needs outdoors. It can be challenging at first, but living out in nature becomes easy and comfortable with practice. We can sleep on the ground indoors and outdoors, but it'll gain energy slower and lose hygiene until we grow more skillful. We can also bathe in any outdoor water, and oh, we are stinky. Why? Oh, and are we having a bad luck day? Oh no, she is having a bad luck day. She found some holly though. Kimeya accidentally disturbed a bug while foraging in the dirt. That sprayed her with a foul-smelling liquid. What an unlucky turn of events. Ugh, was it a stink bug? I hate stink bugs. Oh no, we had a foraging fiasco right off the bat. That's terrible. It looks like it's a nice sunny day, so why don't we go bathe in the water? Don't go inside and get your smelly butt all over your furniture. Go bathe. Go bathe. Now this is literally how we're going to be living for the foreseeable future. Like, this is just... she's trying to go back to her roots. You know, her family is kind of more with the times these days, but she really wants to connect with her ancestors and remember kind of like what it was like for them. This is such a beautiful landscape to do it in, so it's gonna be hard at first, for sure, but I think that Kimeya is going to, not for nothing, no pun intended, be a natural. And hello, who are you now? We've got bachelors coming up to our door? Potentially bachelors. Sir, we are bathing right now. Can I help you? I don't know if we should greet him in our bathing suit, but we're also still really smelly. So, if you're willing to be patient and wait, we will be right with you. I don't want to approach you and say hello and be smelly. We're still in the yellow, but I'm not seeing any stink coming off of her anymore. Ooh, perfect. Call of the Wild, RSVP, yes. Looks like Kimeya has answered the Call of the Wild. Does Kimeya embrace the outdoors and like natural living? Absolutely. Okay. Hello, sir. Sorry to meet you for the first time like this. I was just swimming in my, little pond there, having a good time. But how can I help you? What can I do you for? We'll do a howdy introduction. And, are you a bachelor by chance? Because it is gonna be harder for us probably to find a romantic partner since, we're not doing any dating apps and we have bad compatibility. Are you married? Out of curiosity. No, you're not. Okay. Well, you look also very dressed up to be living in the countryside though, I'm not gonna lie. But, I'm sorry, we do have plans. Oh, he's leaving. Well, that works. We're gonna go use the outhouse. And we could always find one of those little pea bushes as well to use. I feel like we should finish bathing just because we don't want to be super stinky. And it looks like, it did cool down. So I don't know if this is gonna work out well. I don't want her to freeze. But it's already almost dinner time and we have nothing to eat. So I am probably gonna take Tika for a ride if she will allow it. And we're gonna go see if we can catch some fish. Unfortunately, our little pond here is not stocked with any fish. Let's see, with the stuff that we did get, we only have 2 of these, but we need 4 hay to fill it. Okay, so let's see, do we have any more prairie grass on our property that we can harvest? Yes. All right, so once she is done doing her bathing, which looks like will be soon, and we've already reached level 2, so that's fantastic. We are learning more ways to live out in nature. She can now directly summon a privy bush outdoors for bladder relief and gain hunger by gulping down any fish she has acquired. No cooking involved. That sounds disgusting. She can also now intentionally forage for food. Okay, perfect. So maybe we don't have to go fishing right off the bat. I think we should still try, and we should do like a little nighttime ride with Tika just so that Tika can get out and stretch her legs a little bit. It's good to know that we can now forage for our food. And we're not that hungry either, but we could always forage on the trails too. And get out, 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 get out. Oh no, I'm gonna be the sim god that steps in because I can't lose my I can't lose my founder right off the bat. Oh no. I knew that was a risk with it getting colder. Please take your time getting out of the water, seriously. Okay, there we go. Whew. Close call, close call. See what else we can find. Hard work, I know, but you're doing great. What did you find? A huckleberry, okay. And we can always take these and sell them at the grocery store too, because there is a grocery store in this area. Before you light that, because you're not gonna be home, I would like it if you will pick this up. Gotta get some chores done. Refill the feeder, and let's see if she will let us mount her. Oh, I didn't mean like throw it away. I should have selected put it in your inventory. That was my bad. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, she's got the zoomies. Hello. Will you let us mount you? Oh, look at how gorgeous you look with your little riding gear. Heck yes, look at us. How cool do we look on top of our beautiful horse here? Okay. Oh! Oh no. Oh, I unpaused at the wrong moment. Sweet thing. Sweet thing. Okay, we're gonna brush her. Maybe that'll calm her down. That was not fun to watch, and I don't really want to risk it again at this time. So perhaps Tika was telling us, no, I do not want to go for an evening ride. I want to get settled in our new home. And maybe do some friendly interactions with her. There's just random people showing up at our house, isn't there? Why are there so many random Sims just stopping at our house? And why are you hiding in my bushes? That's not creepy at all, sir. Okay, well, we're just gonna pretend like he's not there, and we're just gonna, focus back on what we were focusing on. Maybe he will leave. We just became friends with Tika, so perhaps this will help us. We're gonna go wash our hands, because, we were just touching horse manure, and horses, they're outdoor animals. They're not the cleanest. I love this little outhouse, too. I found a bunch of this custom content on Tumblr, and I just thought it was so cute and perfect for what we needed it for. Hi, Oberon. I guess we will also give you a howdy introduction, and why is the Grand Duke calling us? We have to say no anyway, so goodbye. We're sore from chores as well, so it's a bit of a rough start, but eventually we'll get used to all these things. We're gonna go back to talking, but how about instead we try to forage for some food because it's now 7 p.m. and I just want to make sure that you have something to eat because your hunger is getting low. And since we can't really go fishing tonight because Tika doesn't want to go out, you have to find something. Ooh, some green peas. And it looks like we checked something off here. Yes, we have to forage for food 5 times, harvest a plant. So we should plant something as well. Should we plant the green beans? Because then we'll have like, we should plant these, right? Because then we'll have more of them. Maybe even the holly too. We could sell the holly. And then we have to catch a fish. So we definitely want to try to catch a fish. As much as I would love it if you talk to Tika again, why don't you just eat the green bean for now? Eat the raw green bean. Or I'm sorry, green pea. It's peas. All right, cool. And then go harvest this prairie grass right here. Just see what else we can find. Because then we can, you know, maybe take a trip tomorrow to the grocery store and just start making some money. Nature's revenge. Living off the land was never meant to be super easy, right? There we go. What else can we find? Hopefully, I don't know. Can you get simoleons too from like doing this? Yes, go use the outhouse and then I guess we'll get ready for bed. Now, question is, do we want to spend the night outside or do we want to just sleep in our bed for the night? Because, I mean, we're doing pretty well on the natural living skill, so maybe we could just sleep in the bed. She had a rough start anyway, right? So I will allow her to light this like she wanted, just so that the house is warm, and then we will go to sleep. And I will also set this to auto lights because we don't want candles burning all night either. That seems like it's a bit of a fire hazard, but the fire will keep it lit. What is going on? I'm sorry, but we are closed for the night. You can head on home, but thank you so much for stopping by. We are up bright and early at 3:40 in the morning. I'm gonna have her rush to the outhouse before she pees herself. And then we are hungry again, so we could forage for, cannot forage on this ground. Try grass, dirt, or sand. Okay, so once she's done doing that, we'll forage for more food, and then in a little bit we'll see if Tika will let us mount her again. And then yeah, before we leave, I do want to just put out the fire. All right, what are we gonna find today? Hopefully something good.
Oh, disgrobel. Disgrobel.
She's feeling energized too, so I mean, I guess she got enough sleep despite it being so early in the morning. Ooh, we got a mushroom. Okay, great. Yes, go put out the fire, and then in the meantime, I will help you plant a couple things or get them set up to be planted, because I think it'll be good for us if we plant some stuff. Maybe not the holly. Maybe I'll just sell the holly at the store, but I will definitely plant the different like food items that we got. And then this way we can knock off something on our aspiration, but we're still holding on to that 1,000 simoleons that we started with. So that's a new record for me, I feel like. Usually my Sims money is spent by now. Oh, it's out of season. This one's not out of season. That's good. Okay. That's the other sad part about natural living. She's not going to be that into gardening where she's going to want like this whole like greenhouse situation. She's just going to let nature take its course. Unfortunately, that means we will be planting stuff that will most likely be out of season at the time, but that's what makes it more challenging, right? Hi, Tika. Good morning, sweetheart. Can we try mounting you? I would love to do a morning ride with you because I would like to maybe catch some fish and have something that's more filling. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're gonna unlock the gate. I believe there was like a fishing trail somewhere down this way. So, let's see, can we walk here? I'm gonna start off with a walk. I don't want to take my chances by saying like, no, you gotta start off with trotting here. We're just gonna take it nice and slow. So far so good. We're not getting kicked off, and Tika seems to be in a good mood. So perhaps she is welcoming this exercise with open hooves. Oh, honey, you are not an English rider, that's for sure. I forgot that Tika might not have the endurance to do this, and oh, she's bucking. Oh gosh, okay, okay, all right. This is the most nerve-wracking, the most nerve-wracking trot that I have ever seen. There is some prairie grass here. Oh, and frogs. Nice, and a fishing spot. Perfect. Can we guide Tika to search the prairie grass? All right, see what you can find, Tika, and we will split our profits with you. What do we have? Yeah, let's dismount. Tika, don't run away. Don't go far, please. There's nowhere to, like, mount her to, like, you know, one of those, like, little stands either. I guess she didn't find anything, so we'll just harvest. We will look for frogs, and then why don't we go fishing? Don't cut Tika. My gosh, you're a little close there. And we found a striped dirt frog. Tika, please don't wander off. Be good and just stay put while we fish for a little bit. And hopefully the fish aren't going to be difficult and we can catch something right away. Because that would really suck if the fish were too difficult and we came all this way. Because we need something other than just like veggies to eat, because that's just not filling enough and we are getting very hungry. Looks like we got something though. And it's seaweed. I see all these little fishies. So, one of you want to bite, maybe? And then maybe we can forage down here too, because it's a different area. But I will not leave this spot until we catch something. You fish better bite, because otherwise we're going to be standing here all day. Let me just check on Tika here. Where did Tika go? Oh, she's just sleeping over there. Good girl, not wandering too far. And we will cancel that because we have to say no. But perhaps we can go meet some people at the local bar as well. And maybe do some cowpoke dancing. So I feel like that's a good way to meet people. Okay, this one looks like a big one. And it's seaweed again. Oh, sweetheart. And we're almost level 2 of the fishing skill, so that should also help us out a little bit. Well, we reached level 2, and we can now catch bass, koi, and trout from fishing spots that contain them, and also catch some neon angelfish. So I don't know what consists of fish in this little like river, but hopefully something edible. Not necessarily a fish, but something we could sell. Oh, it's a kitchen upgrade part. I don't know if we can sell that. Oh no. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me. Normally, this would be, you know, the answer to all of my begging. The challenge is the challenge, and we have to say no thanks. Sorry, relative. We're living off the land. We don't want to rely on anybody but ourselves. If all else fails and we are struggling to catch our food right off the bat, oh, can we cook that? You are a chichlid. All right, I am going to let you stop for now, and then you can go forage, because we are going to have to cook the fish kind of like right off the bat. We don't want to not cook it and then regret that later when it's foul in our inventory. And we got an apple, so that's good too. It's not apple season, but we can plant an apple tree. Go chat with Tika and maybe let's mount her again. And can we head into town? Well, no, we don't want to bring Tika with us. So let's just go home. There we go. Almost. And ride home. Oh no! Tika, we have to go home though, sweetheart. We'll ask her what's wrong and then ask for cooperation because we do have to go home. Oh, she's hungry. You can eat when we go home. We just have to go home to get the food, honey. Before we mount, I am just going to save because I'm so nervous. We can do this, Tika. We are just going home. Can we go home? Good girl. We'll get the hang of it eventually where she'll stop doing this, I think. See, we weren't that far from home, but you had to come with us. I wasn't just gonna go home and then leave you there. And then I'm gonna quickly roast the fish, and then maybe for the nighttime, we can go do the cowpoke dancing. Oh, we are stinky too. Okay, so we can't go out right away because we will have to shower. We just smell like dirt and grass and probably like murky water. But let's light this little campfire. Oh, we're opting to not use the chair. So we are really taking this natural living thing up a level because we have 2 chairs next to us and we're like, actually, we want to sit on the ground. I guess we could wash our hands a few times in the sink if we can't bathe in the water from the coldness. I just want to make sure that we're taken care of and not super stinky. You gonna sit and eat your fish, or oh, you're standing and eating it? How's it taste? Pretty good? Where'd you get the butter from? Did you harvest that as well? Just naturally harvesting butter in the wild. And then when you're done with that, make sure you throw it out and not just like put it in your inventory or go wash it out in the outhouse sink. It's cool. It's not cold. It's cool. So perhaps... Oh, she's gonna just put it down in her house. Hello, mysterious creature. Go clean that up. We are also going to extinguish that because you're not going to need it for the rest of the night. All right, let's see if our bathing has gotten any faster, and hopefully we don't freeze. It doesn't look like it's going up at all. There it is. Okay. I was gonna say That's not a good sign if it's not going up. It's just very, very slow. So as far as our aspiration goes, we have to forage for food 2 more times, and then we do have to harvest a plant, but we can't do that yet because we only just planted a bunch of stuff. Forage for food, and it's 7 o'clock. So once you're not so stinky anymore or at risk of getting stinky, you can forage real quick, and then we will go to the bar, see if we can meet a couple more people. Natural living, level 3. We can now intentionally forage for plants. Eating harvestable foods will also better satisfy our hunger. Oh, perfect. And why are all these fairies rocking up at our house? I don't think we have any sort of like fairy passage lot trade or anything. Maybe they just know that we're trying to live naturally with the land and they're very attracted to that, so they're like, we really want to get to know you, but they keep hiding in our bushes, so I feel like they're spying on us. Kind of creepy. All right, we are in the green, so I will take that as we are good to go, and I'm also just nervous that the temperature is going to drop and don't want to risk her dying. So let's see if we get anything good now that we can hopefully forage for better stuff. We got a bell pepper, so that's good. That'll satisfy our hunger. Could also plant it, but maybe we should try selling it too, depending on what we end up spending at the bar. Oh, we're a bit chilled. So before we go out, why don't you change into your cold weather? Hello, ma'am. I guess we will give you a howdy introduction since you're coming towards us. We'll just make friends with all the fairies, because then they can't do anything to us. Or maybe they're attracted to us because we're a bit mischievous. I don't suppose she wants to go cowpoke dancing, does she? We are starting to get a little bit tired though, so I do want to go before we know it. Alright, we are here at the Rusty Horseshoe, which is not the bar, but this is where you can go cowpoke dancing. So there is a bar here, so we could still get something if we really wanted to, but I really wanted to kind of see who was around to get to know. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of people here tonight, but we can always befriend the bartender. That's never a bad idea. So we will give her a howdy introduction. Oh, we've got some royalty that showed up. This guy's cowpoke dancing. Maybe we can dance with him. He's not dancing on the dance floor though. He's just kind of in his own little world there, having a really good time. He's just vibing. Honestly, he's a mood. I do want to kind of get to know this guy now because that's so fun. He's just dancing in the corner. We can dance with him. Why don't we give him a howdy introduction first? All right, well, Carlos, hello. Would you be interested in cowpoke dancing with us? Is there like a cowpoke dance together? No, it doesn't look like it. I guess we can't cowpoke dance with somebody, but we can cowpoke dance. I don't know, maybe he'll join in. But he was enjoying cowpoke dancing on his own. Oh my gosh, we're being mischievous to Carlos. And we have officially acquired the mischief skill. I love that she did that on her own. We're not even cowpoke dancing. We're just vibing, chatting, and getting to know Carlos while he cowpoke dances in the corner. In front of this poor lady, like right on top of her. It's 10:45. Why don't we, real quick, before we get going, see if we can get to know Carlos a bit, because he's just a vibe, and I don't know, they could be good friends. Too many Sims in one place? Is this max capacity? Is this now a fire hazard? What if the ground opens up? Maybe it's time for Kimeya to sneak out. Oh, why were we asking him his financial status? That's a little nosy there, Kimeya. But let's head home, because she's starting to feel a little bit nervous about how many Sims are in one place. I don't blame her. It is getting pretty crowded. It must be popular for a Monday night destination. And she is tired as well, so it was time for us to go anyway. And we're starting to get back down in that hygiene zone. Okay, we are back home. We are tired. I think we're too tired to attempt sleeping outside. So I am just gonna send her into her normal bed. We have all of this stuff in our inventory. We could plant these things, but I might see if we can sell them. Obviously, we'll refill Tika's feeder in the morning too. It's a brand new day and we're stinky. It is cool though, so it's not even cool, it's cold. It's just straight up cold. Let's harvest the mushrooms. Let's maybe quickly wash our hands just a couple times. Looks like we're low on water, so we might want to collect some water. She dislikes gardening. Well, that's okay, because that's not really the focus of your generation anyway. And sometimes we don't like the things that we have to do for work. So that's understandable. Plumbing doesn't work off the grid, so we should definitely gather some water. Oh, we are so stinky, but it's cold. We did just complete the nature nomad, like, first part of that aspiration, so that's good. Now we need to sleep soundly outdoors on the ground 3 times, talk to nature 3 times with level 9 or higher natural living skill, and then comfortably bathe in open water 3 times. I'm so sorry that we are so stinky, Tika. As far as horse care goes, let's clean your hooves. Oh, we can't. Maybe? Oh no, we're just getting stinkier. Good girl, Tika. Thank you for not kicking us in the face. Okay, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. But we'll give you pets anyway. We'll scratch your neck anyway because you didn't try to off us originally. Okay, we have made it down to the water. Luckily unharmed. Oh my gosh. As long as we gather the water, we should be able to do things back at our own house. Let's mount her again and head home and then try to get to the grocery store before it closes and sell some items. And maybe we can do that like every other day or something. We're looking a little bit more graceful these days. All right, we are home. Let's put her back where she goes. We are so stinky, so I really hate that we're going out in public like this, but what can you do? Alrighty, we have arrived. So let's go sell some items, and I did see sell tobacco as an option, so I wonder if we can maybe purchase some tobacco seeds. All right, so if we sell basically everything we can minus like 4 prairie grass haze and 2 mushrooms just so that we have some food to eat, we would make 118 simoleons, so not terrible for our little haul. We have made it back home. We are still feeling a little nervous from the crowded grocery store that we were just at, which, you know what? I don't blame her. I hate going to crowded grocery stores myself. We'll harvest some of this prairie grass since it grew in, and then it's still a little too cold to bathe. Can we wash our hands? Because it looks like we had the water. We went and retrieved the water, so we should be able to wash our hands. We're in the yellow again, and one more time for good measure, just to make sure we remain in the yellow. Looks like we don't have to water our mushrooms. There's some prairie grass over here, so we'll harvest that. And while foraging, Kimeya found something bizarre. The corner of a large and expensive sofa buried with a protective, waterproof wrapping peeking out from the soil. Why was it buried and by who? Kimeya has no clue, but as the old saying goes, one Sim's buried luxury sofa is another Sim's foraged luxury sofa. A brand new Captain Rodrigo de Pablo couch can be found in Kimeya's household inventory. You mean a couch that we could sell for simoleons? Oh my god, it's 1,200 simoleons. Yeah, heck yeah. Thank you, good luck of the sim universe. Alright, we are feeling like we are in a pretty good mood. Our hygiene is already kind of trash, which, you know, what can you do? I am going to have her light this fire, and I think we're gonna sleep out here for the night, because we do have to do that for our aspirations. So hopefully we can, I don't know if she'll be sleeping soundly. Sims that have level 6 or higher natural living skill are able to sleep soundly. Okay, so we won't, but we gotta practice in order to get there, right? Why don't we sleep here? I don't know, that looks pretty sound to me. I don't know about you guys, but we've got the cozy fire. Oh, there we go. We're stirring a little bit. I'm going to leave this part here. We had a successful few days, I would say, living amongst the land. We're definitely getting to know our beautiful cart horse, our little soulmate Tika, a little bit more, and kind of her temperament and what she likes and what she doesn't like. But it's been really nice spending a lot of time with her as well and trying this new experience with her. We have met a decent amount of Sims because, I don't know, for some reason these fairies very obsessed with our house, which, you know, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they're just drawn to us because we're a bit mischievous, we're a bit we're living off the land. That's what they do. With that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed the start of the American Girl Legacy Challenge. I will link the challenge down below. It is still a work in progress, so I'm gonna just kind of post generation by generation because this is a playtest. So if you guys want to play along, I would absolutely love to see you guys playing it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to clock out of your shift. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you think of Kimeya so far and the challenge itself. And I will see you guys soon.